Here is the solution for the trick 5 victories. In this trick, the magician starts by placing 5 cards on the table, from ace to 5. These cards are essential for the trick's success. We will call them the guiding cards. It is important for the guiding cards to be of the same suit. In the trick's video, the 5 cards are of clubs. Then, the magician places cards following each guiding card to form 5 columns of 5 cards. The spectator chooses 1 card per column and shuffles the cards of each column together. He then makes a pile by gathering, in the order of his choice, the 5 small piles in front of him. Let's notice how the cards are placed in the pile then. The cards that were in the same column are placed consecutively into the pile. When the spectator puts the cards back on the table, all the cards that were in the same column at the start end up on the same row. This is possible because the spectator always completes a row before completing another one. So, he places the first 5 cards on his pile in the first row, the next 5 ones in the second row, and so on until the 5th row. When the spectator tells the magician which column the first card he chose is now in, the magician can find out what its nature is. For example, if the spectator says his first card is in the second column, the magician knows it is this one. To identify it, the magician locates the guiding card associated to the column where the spectator's card initially was. We know that the first card chosen by the spectator initially was in the first column, that is in the column where the guiding card was the ace of clubs. We can deduce that the card we are looking for is in the first row because it has to be in the same row as the ace of clubs. And there is only 1 card that is both in the first row and the second column. The magician then knows that this is the first card chosen by the spectator. The magician proceeds in the same way to find the other cards of the spectator. For example, the spectator now says that his second card is in the 4th column. The magician knows it is this one. He is able to deduce that information because he knows that the card he is looking for initially was in the column with the 2 of clubs as the guiding card. And since the 2 of clubs now is in the 5th row, the spectator's card has to be both in the 4th column and the 5th row. The only card corresponding to that description is this one. Now it's your turn to be the magician. What would be the spectator's 3rd card if I told you it is now in this column? Since we know that the card we are looking for is now in the same row as the 3 of clubs, and that it's also in the 1st column, we know it is this one. You've got the trick? Well, now it's your turn.